Hey guys, today as promised we're gonna talk about different shades of narcissism. In my other video I'm talking about the signs when you are dealing with a narcissist. The link to that video will be in the description box below. Go there and watch it also if you are interested. And now let's start today's topic. First off, let's see what Wikipedia says about narcissism. Narcissism is a personality trait that every person possesses to some degree. It contributes to confidence, resilience, and ambition. But any personality trait taken to an extreme can become pathological. A person who is excessively high in narcissism is said to have NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, which is a mental illness. About 1% of people are believed to be affected with NPD at some point in their lives. It occurs more often in men than women and typically affects younger as opposed to older people. Narcissistic personality disorder can be subdivided into positive and negative types, known as prosocial or antisocial narcissism. There are different classifications. Today we can talk about three major types of narcissists and different subtypes. So let's get started. First one, classic narcissists, also known as high-functioning, exhibitionist or grandiose narcissists. This is a type of a narcissist that most people think of when they hear this term. Grandiose narcissists believe they are superior and will seek revenge or go into a vicious rage against the people who don't treat them with respect or dare to give them any negative feedback. They have very high self-esteem and have no sense of shame. They get bored when they are not the focus of the conversation and rarely like to share the spotlight with others. They are desperate to feel important. They are not compensating for anything, they just simply expect others to flatter them and give them special treatment. These are the attention-seeking narcissists who brag about their accomplishments all the time. They may openly have multiple affairs and pride themselves on how many people see how amazing they are. They can be very aggressive, having no empathy or remorse. Second one, vulnerable narcissist, also known as fragile, compensatory, or victim. These people are generally very sensitive and tend to be quiet or shy by nature. They feel anxious and chronically victimized when people don't recognize their brilliance and don't treat them like royalty. Vulnerable narcissists fear rejection and abandonment. Thus, they don't have the capacity to genuinely love and care for others. They are highly sensitive, but their sensitivity doesn't extend to the feelings of others. They may also try to attach themselves to special people instead of seeking special treatment themselves. They use emotional manipulation, such as shaming, guilt-tripping, to secure sympathy and attention from others. They swim back and forth between feeling superior and inferior depending on what's going on in their life. This type appears to be overcompensating for low self-esteem and deep-seated sense of shame. They may have hidden affairs, yet they will accuse their partner of being unfaithful. Third one, malignant narcissist or toxic. This type is highly manipulative and exploitative. They have many antisocial traits that the other two main types of narcissists don't have. The behavior of malignant narcissists often overlaps with that of psychopaths and those with antisocial personality disorder, and that makes them different from the other two major types. Malignant narcissist doesn't do anything for someone's benefit. Their main goal is often to dominate and control. Malignant narcissists often have no interest in moral behavior and don't ever feel remorse for their actions. They may even enjoy the suffering of others. This type of narcissist can often be found in prisons, gangs, and drug rehabilitation centers. These people can form long-term relationships, but their behavior is unstable and they can become aggressive if they perceive themselves to be threatened. Now let's talk about subtypes. Overt narcissist. The overt narcissist must always be in control. They are always right. Everything must be all about them and done how they say. This type can verbally or physically punish you without ever feeling guilt. They compulsively attract attention to themselves, be it positive or negative. They demand admiration and agreement, and without it react with impatience or rage. They always expect special treatment and view others as competitors to be defeated and humiliated. Covert narcissist. A covert narcissist appears to the outside world as a kind person, but they save their extreme selfishness and cruelty for their inner circle. They share the same traits as overt narcissists, both having a grandiose sense of entitlement. But the traits of the covert narcissist are more hidden. They can be politicians, religious leaders, counselors, teachers, and really anyone in position with some authority or power. Covert narcissists can be also passive-aggressive. People may come away from an encounter with a covert narcissist not knowing they were manipulated. They are very smooth at pretending. They pretend in order to get what they want, which usually is power, success, money, and fame. Sometimes the covert narcissist tactics may be harder to spot. This hidden abuse may allow them to deny anything. They may stage a crisis to gain attention and exaggerate suffering or sickness to get sympathy from others. Another subtype of narcissist is somatic narcissist. They are obsessed with their bodies, youth, and their looks. They often may be found at the gym, where they spend a lot of their time working on their bodies to look perfect. Next one, cerebral narcissists. They think of themselves as the smartest ones. They will always try to impress you with their accomplishments and status. And the last two ones. Some researchers have identified a special subtype of the vulnerable narcissists called an inverted narcissist. These are the narcissists who are codependent. They attach themselves to other narcissists to feel special. Sadistic. This is a special type of malignant narcissist that is the most similar to sociopaths and psychopaths. They take pleasure in hurting people and enjoy humiliating others. That's it for today. I hope it was interesting for you, and if you liked it, please like this video and comment down below if you've met a narcissist, what type do you think it was, and what was the experience like. Okay, bye!